this time with DeAndre Swift. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run here with Swift. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. And 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why wouldn't we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
Brings up 2nd.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st down, Steelers.
Watson now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
This will make it into the end zone. And decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
For the extra point.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the counter, it's Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football.
And that's caught inside the 30. For a Charger touchdown. The big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Chargers 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. The 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Denzel Mims, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Swift, ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Man, Slayton. He will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Yeah, we dominate today.
1st and 10 at the...
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
21. Chargers 7.
Tua now on 1st down. That's complete to Slayton. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Complete to Darius.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be incomplete. What a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now a first down throw. Watson. Smith catches left side. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Watson, off play action. And he's caught inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Denzel Mims. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. One will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Tua now on first down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Going deep this time for Miller. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
We'll call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. There's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Watson
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Watson. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A couple of 1st downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. He'll air this one out for Mims. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Chargers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play calls right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. A final shot before the break. Watson over the middle to Smith. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back. End zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield. And there's another completion.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On 2nd and very short, Watson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To the air yet again, Watson. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Watson looks to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown,
Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And this offense continues to pour it on. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Butler scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. He's going to go up top again. And not be able to look up there. It's incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Watson on 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They get this out left, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jonnu Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now this time, Tua is going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. He's got his tight end Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
their 48-yard line.
Now it's Swift. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chargers give them 32 on the play.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to get a score back.
Conversion.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson off play action. Smith catches left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Steelers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. That unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 now on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Thrown away.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Swift. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
So gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. They'll fire one downfield for 30. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Tua on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On 4th down, Watson. It's going to be caught. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Off the option, that's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. One final try for Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive